who are the elite, are going to do what they want to do anyway. You and I have no power and no choice, just the illusion of choice. So instead of us bickering with one another and pissing and moaning in these dick-weighing contests, we need to unite as a people and stand up for democracy and say enough of this dictatorship bullshit. We deserve a fair fucking trade, a fair fucking market, fair politics, fair everything, but we don't have that. So we deserve it, though. So let's be Americans and be patriots. And rather than giving our attention to bullshit, let's give our attention to the motherfuckers who deserve it. So, that being said, that's all the political bullshit I'm going to talk about today. So you don't have to worry about any of the other bullshit. I definitely want to touch base real quick on some of the Rape the Centipede news. I am currently recording vocals. I have finished most of the layering, and the first song's almost officially done. Anybody who's anybody knows that the writing and recording process takes a minute to get it really to sound good. And I'm taking my time on this. I'm not going to rush it. I know you guys are dying to know what else I'm writing. I've got 3 other songs I've recorded some ideas for, not actual guitar recordings, but I'm now going to start recording for the guitar tracking for those 3 songs here within the next week. So I'm going to have a lot of news to announce on the Rape the Centipede page. I'm definitely going to be posting some new stuff and a couple of new videos here this week. Give you guys some updates. You can see what's going on in the lab. We've been having a great time writing new stuff. I've got a couple people I'm working with. I'm not going to say who they are just yet because it's kind of a surprise. But we're still working out whether or not the flow of things is going to work with us. So far, so good, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. So, that being said, keep your ears open and your eyes peeled for some news from Rape the Centipede. It is coming. If you want to check us out, you can go onto the Facebook at facebook.com/Rape the Centipede official, all one word, and definitely give us a listen. We got one of our preview songs up, a pre-production copy of The Halls of Pain. You can check that out. You can also check me out on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Rape the Centipede. So, I missed you guys. I really fucking missed you guys. I miss my crew. It's weird being here and solo hosting the show. I'm so used to having so many people to talk shit to. It's definitely a change of pace, but I will definitely bring you the best show that I possibly can and keep your attention. So, I want to talk about people for a moment. People fucking suck. Specifically people in traffic. Now, I know we all have our road rage issues and or whatever issues, but I want to talk about this guy that I experienced the other day that is totally fucked up, and I don't even know what the fuck his problem was, but I'm driving along, and if you're native to St. Louis here, you know where 55 is on the southbound past Gasconade. And I was on my way to work. I work an overnight job, and it was pretty late at night, so there wasn't really a whole lot of traffic out. So this guy is speeding down the fucking highway, and he's just fucking out of control. He cuts me off, so I try to go around him, and then he's just, I don't know what he was on, if he was on drugs or alcohol, but this guy followed me road raging for like 2 miles. And I finally got off the fucking highway, because I'm like, this dude's going to fucking cause me an accident. So this asshole fucking follows me off the highway. I pull into a Shell station, or not a Shell station, Phillips 66. And there's no one there at the time, because it's closed. But I got out of the car, and I was like, what the fuck? This guy's obviously following me because he's trying to fuck me up or whatever. I'm not going to let him do that. So I got out of the car, and as most people know, that I usually walk around or drive around armed. I'm not going to say with what, but I will say that I'm armed, and it's definitely a projectile. So, needless to say, long story short, the guy come up to my car, yelling, screaming, hollering, and I pulled my weapon and said, I would suggest that you get back in your car before something bad happens to you, and then I have to call police, and then you have to go to the hospital. And, out of all the crazy things that I've dealt with in the city, I think the craziest thing was this guy who was all amped up 2 seconds before this, who was ready to fuck me up and smash my face and calling me names I couldn't even make out. He immediately got quiet as shit. It was like a silence in moments. And He didn't say a word. He turned around, he got back in his car, and he drove the fuck away. Now, out of all my years of road ragers, usually people are not deterred by weapons. This guy specifically said, nope, fuck that, I'm out of here. And he didn't even bother to argue about it. So, that guy was a smart road rage asshole. He almost got killed over something stupid, and I don't even know what the guy was tripping about. I didn't cut him off, I didn't fuck with him, he just showed up and was raging. So, when you're out there and you're driving, be aware of yourselves, man. Be aware of the people around you. Keep an eye out. Be safe. Don't do what I did. Don't get out of your car unless you have something to arm yourself with. Drive somewhere where there are people. Drive somewhere where it's safe. That's where you go. And I'm telling you, that's how you take care of yourself. Now, me, myself, I can take care of myself. And I have training, and I've been trained in firearms and multiple weapon forms, so on and so forth. So I'm not one of those people who would be risking their life, so to speak, as much as a normal person without that training, without those martial arts, and so on and so forth. So I just want to put out there that, hey, beware of road ragers this week, because in the last couple weeks in St. Louis alone, I've seen a lot of road rage, but this guy was just fucking nuts, and I don't even know what he was thinking. So I'm glad that he came to his senses at the last moment before anything bad happened, and I'm thankful that we got to walk away from each other with nobody hurt. But again, if you have a road rage issue and you're anything like that guy, I very much implore you, please, go get anger management. Go get some help. Go see a psychologist. That is not a healthy way to drive around and treat people. So, go take care of yourself. Beware of road ragers. And that's my advice for the week as far as you drivers are concerned. So, let's tie back into some fucking music, shall we? I got some villains with Problem Child, I Shall Devour, Forever Imperfect, Aversion's Crown, Hollow Planet, Glass Cloud, Trapped Like Rats, Deceptionist, Sentient, Burning Down Alaska, Monuments, A Night in Texas, I Goddess, Entombed in the Abyss, Sanity Sacrificed, and then we'll come back with a couple words from our sponsors. And remember, if this is the first time you've ever heard any of these bands, you're hearing them right here on The Pit.
Addicted to saying sorry and end up without being enough.